The word out here on X that we are live with Ask Uncle Jonathan Anything. Happy Sunday night to everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Here we go. Uncle Jonathan. Okay, we're live. Sorry guys, I'm having to set all this up and I'm not sure. Well, let me share the link. Okay, let's do this. Alright, here we go. This should work. Uncle Jonathan Anything. Alright, let's do this. Welcome everybody. I pulled a couple, but if you want to go ahead and put in the chat any questions that you would love your favorite cigar smoking uncle to answer for you. Let me post here on X that we are live. Need mediocre advice. Ask Uncle Jonathan live streaming now. I was going to try to get all this set up earlier, but you know what? I was like, I'll just do it on the air because, well, that's just how I'm feeling today. It's been a rainy day here today. I have been inside all day, and I have absolutely no complaints about it. I've been able to catch up on a lot of stuff, which has been good, mostly housework. Okay, we're reposted. We have the link on X. Let me pop out the chat. Let's see, and then we will go. All right, here we go. Ask me anything. All right, guys. So if you've been watching, so I got 3 channels. I got the 7 a.m. Uncle Jonathan's 7 a.m. show, which I'm doing Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Central, where I cover more heavier topics, cover stuff that's a little bit more like politics, news, stuff like that, history, etc. So this is just going to be kind of a lighter version. I know I've done some previous episodes, so this is one of 3 channels I have right now. Ask Uncle Jonathan, which I'll probably do on the weekends, maybe once a week. And then I got Uncle Jonathan's 7 a.m., which is my daily show. And I got Uncle Jonathan Outdoors, which is where I'm going to put hunting, fishing, survival, that kind of stuff when I feel like doing it. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I want to cover this under Uncle Jonathan's 7 a.m. or not, but you know, I used to be a private investigator and I still love going through court records and court files. And it's probably what I like doing more than anything. Definitely what I like doing more than sitting in a car doing surveillance and field work and knocking on strangers' doors. And the Uncle Jonathan 7 a.m. show that I did last week, where I went through court documents of Justin Moan's previous lawsuits, was pretty popular. It's the most successful video I had. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, Rumble is kind of my exclusive primary platform. But I will post things within a day or two on YouTube. And now YouTube doesn't have different channels. It just all goes in one big box. But on Rumble, there's actually different channels that you can follow. So if you're following this channel and you want to get alerts for my 7 a.m. daily show, you're going to have to go in and get that channel and follow that specific channel. On YouTube, you just follow the person and you'll get updates on all their videos. That is good. I love a good Maduro cigar. I don't really like the sun-grown. Well, I can handle a sun-grown. I don't like the Connecticut's. But I really enjoy the Maduros. And these are the Fresco Perdomos. They're not an expensive cigar at all. They're only about $5 a piece. They're really, really delicious for the money. So how are y'all doing out there? That's what I want to know. How was your weekend? Did you have a good one? A bad one? Did you cry? Did you laugh? Did you feel like giving up? Or maybe you felt like it all just might work out. Alright, let's get to it. Y'all came here for bad advice, and I'm going to give it to you. Mediocre advice, what I like to call it. So I pulled a couple. Let's start with this one from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for refusing to allow a photo of my future mother-in-law's miscarriages at my wedding? I, 26 female, am planning my wedding to my fiance, 27 male, congratulations, in a few months. Everything is going great and I love him so much. I can't wait to spend my life with him. He loves my family and I, for the most part, love his. By the way, when the cigar's over, the show's over. A bit of background. Fiance has a much older brother. While my future mother-in-law was pregnant 3 times in between them, all of them resulted in late miscarriages and stillbirths. As a result, mother-in-law put all of her motherly love and attention on fiance. He had never tried a fruit or vegetable before I met him because his parents never made him. When he was young and he had grown up when he was young and he had grown up assuming they were gross. I got him to try some and he loves them now. As we were planning our guest list, we consulted our families about which and how many relatives we should invite. Future mother-in-law asked that we invite fiance's dead brother and sisters. When we asked what she meant, she wanted us to put up a framed photo of the dead babies in the pews at our wedding ceremony and then save them seats at our reception. I was horrified. First of all, we are trying to have a fairly small wedding to start with and a beautiful, intimate venue. We can only have seats for 30 to 50 people, and I would like these places to be for our friends and family, not people who have never met either of us because they are dead. Well, that's a good reason for not meeting you. Fiance agrees that 3 of the 50 seats reserved for dead people is too many. He suggested we compromise and just let mother-in-law put up all 3 photos in one seat. Personally, I think it's gross and weird to include any of them. We're starting our lives together. We want to have a family, and it almost seems like a bad omen, but it means a lot to her, and it's a fairly small ask. Fiance's parents are paying for 75% of our wedding, and this is the only request she's had. So am I the asshole for still refusing? Well, first of all, your future mother-in-law is nuts. This is insane. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I mean, I can't imagine how difficult that must be to go through. But that's also part of life, is dying. And the wedding is about you. And, this is what I hate about weddings. Someone who's not there to get married always finds a way to make the damn thing about themselves that they can, don't they? And it's usually a mother-in-law or something like that. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand these requests. I don't understand these intrusive, like they're dead. This is like ancestor worship almost, or worse. Like they're not even your ancestor. Um, Whatever you believe about where these three stillborn or miscarried children are, I'm pretty sure they're not worried about this wedding happening. And I understand the mother-in-law probably thinks, what could have happened, but miscarriages are they're common. And I know some people struggle more than others, but I think it's a little, I mean, it's not like a child that lived for 5, 6, 7, 8 years and then died in a horrible accident. We're talking about an unfortunate part of life. Um, right? Not every, you know, pregnancy ends with a baby. And I just think it's just a weird way to, I don't know, almost like, and she talks about the way the her fiance was treated. Man, that's a tough one. And they're paying for 75% of the wedding. Well, I don't know. You really got to think